Hi and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how to add a project to our SEO tools. Now there's two ways of doing this, and the first is if you've just signed up and verified your email address, and you'll see at the top here that says thanks for verifying your email, let's begin. This is how to add a project first of all, and if you have no projects added to your account, whenever you log in you're going to come and see this screen here, as you need to add a project before you can do anything within the software. So within here we're going to give a project a name, so we're going to call it the Raptor website. We're going to use a URL which will be the Raptor URL for this. You can opt to use a sitemap or specify a sitemap. You don't have to. We will look in various locations for a sitemap, such as the robots.txt file. We'll look for a sitemap.xml file or a sitemap-index.xml file, as well as a number of other locations. It's really up to you if you want us to check the sitemap first. And then from here, you just click Start Crawling, and this will actually begin the crawl process for that particular site. Now, once that's done, you'll notice that you've got a project added here. If you want to add a new project, you can do so by clicking the Add Project button from the top right, or the Add Project button from the side menu. Both of these will do exactly the same thing, and here you just have a little bit more information than when you first get started. And I'll walk you through this process. So let's create a project name of example. We'll give the site name as the same as the URL, so we're going to use example.com. Go to the next step, and again we can add in competitors here as well. So if you want to add in any competitors that you have for a project, so in this case we'll just again make this up, and then you can click Save Project. You have a few options here, so you can skip this step if you want. You can skip and crawl to begin immediately crawling that site. You can save everything and crawl, or you can just save the project. If we just go ahead and save this project, you'll get taken straight into the project, and here you can see both of the sites that we've added to that project. Going back to the project screen will enable you to see any of the projects that you've added to your account. There's no limit to the amount of projects that you can add to an account, or the amount of sites that you can add to a specific project. The only thing that you're metered on is the number of URLs that you're using, the number of URLs that we've used in the process of crawling websites, and you'll see that limit shown up here. That will reduce as you crawl more sites, and at any point that you want, you can create more projects. Projects are a useful way of managing the data that you have within our software. So if you work for an SEO agency, or you're a freelancer or consultant and you have multiple clients, then you may want to add in a project for each one of those clients and use that as a container to keep the main site as well as the competitors for that particular client. We would recommend that you use that method rather than adding in all of the sites to a single project, because as we say, there isn't a limit to the amount of projects that you can make. So there's nothing really to be gained by being conservative with the amount of projects that you build. It's very easy to manage these. They'll all appear in the project screen, and you can manage the settings for projects by clicking the settings icon over here. We cover that in more depth in another video. So I hope this has been useful. Thanks for watching.